So there's also a nice cheat tab on here that if you're looking for your own content and you want to go and grab that web page that you know that you worked on, the My Content tab will display. I don't know that I have much information on this tab, but if you click the My Content tab, this will be all of your personal web pages that you've worked on. So you don't have to sort through using the Site Content tab. It will give you a list right here of all those web pages. Okay? Needs Review is going to be a tab that, as a publisher, you see. So when people are creating web pages for you, the creators and editors, and it's ready for them to be, they're ready for those pages to be published, you don't get an email notification, so you have to come up with a communication plan to your publisher to get those up on the web. And this tab will display all of those web pages that a creator or editor is requesting to be published. So if you don't have a big communication plan going, make sure you just constantly check your Needs Review tab, because that will indicate what needs to be published. The other thing I'll cover, because we are just sort of going over the main, when you log into Web 1, what you're looking at, a file list. Now, each group, so for example, we're in the information technology group as a training instance. Your group will have your own group. The file list is basically one large bucket of all of the files that any user has uploaded. So the way that Web 1 was delivered, that is that there are no folders, that no one has their own personal folder for all their files. It does end up in the file list in one big bucket. So there's been some requests to maybe come up with a way to organize the files a little bit better, because this is a list of the PDFs, the images, all of those different content types. Could be quite extensive at some point, right? So we're seeing if there's a different way to maybe than have one large bucket, come up with a different way to organize those files. And then the last tab I'll cover, and we'll get right started into creating content, is the Create Content tab. So remember I mentioned the different content types that you create. If you are to go and create any of these particular content types or web pages, you go to the Create Content type and select whatever type you want to create. So page, which is listed right here, is a basic or generic content type. And when you know specifically that you want to create an event or news, you would select, the other different content types. So this should get you really comfortable with what to expect when you first log into Web 1. Do you have questions about these tabs you're seeing?